Hopefully it's working. It seems to be working. Bum, bum, bum. Sending it to people. Alright, looks like there's 5 people in here so far. That's not Hope everybody who is in here. Actually, let me do this so I can see the chat better. Okay, I think we're all set up. Hopefully it doesn't crash like last time. It crashed 3 times. I think I've sent it to everybody that needs to see this. Who have not I sent this to? Yeah, I think everybody has the link that's bought in, so that's the main important part. I'm just going to test some stuff. Going, it'll change in a second, but okay, so that went perfect on YouTube, and then just switching to my beautiful face. It's weird because I'm doing it live, but then it takes like 20-30 seconds to change on YouTube, so. Okay, cool. I'm gonna wait for, yeah, I said it's not gonna happen for about 5 minutes or so, so we'll give people time to hop on. Thanks everybody who bought a spot. Should be a awesome time. Actually, I can. I'm excited to see what kind of Four Nations cards comes out of this. This is the first time Four Nations. Oh, SP Game Used had Four Nations cards, but this one is flagship, so it's they have outbursts and all that. I don't think this person's gonna watch, but might as well send them the link. Actually, I have one of. This is one of the Four Nations outbursts that could get pulled. This is Mika Zibanejad, so it's not anybody I give a hoot nanny about, but it's still a kind of cool card that I pulled from my personal box. We have 7 people in here now. Good. I'm hoping it said clear cut. It said acetate. Demidov is could be in here. Jacob Fowler. Jacob Fowler's gold outburst got pulled yesterday or today. That's insane. Somebody who bought it into this break sent me the picture and it looked incredible. So that's already been pulled, but let's hopefully get something really sweet today. Okie dokie. 1 minute and then I will. We'll give it a couple more minutes and then we will start to do the randomization. Hopefully this was a good time for everybody. I did it earlier in the day because I have to pick my wife up from the airport eventually, but that's not for a couple hours, so we got lots of time. Sleeves, top loaders, knife, case. So excited. Close to my house, opened that today. Holy smokes. Yeah, I think it was your husband or whatever texted it to me, and what an insane pull. And that it was so close to your house too. In Montreal is also very cool, so. Okie dokie. Whoever's in the chat, let me know who I know who Graham Coveney wants to get as a team, but I guess it's the randomization. So we will see who gets pulled. And yeah, in the chat, let me know who or what teams, plural, if you have several spots, that you would like to get. And if not, what players you would like to see. Okay. Wait, another 8 people in the chat so far now, so that's awesome. Yeah, let's do the randomization very soon. I don't know where to put my phone to keep an eye on things. Right there. Flames. I will, after we find out what teams are going to which people, I will give a chance for people to trade if you really want to. 10 people in the chat. Let's go. All right, so I am going to switch this over to... Bear with me. This is brand new. My brother kind of showed me how to do this, but... Uh-oh. How am I going to do this? Show screen. So that'll be that. Oh, snap. Okay, so we have every spot on the break that has, and then you guys got to pick your numbers. Some people said I could choose, but whatever. Yeah, so these are the list of you guys that are bought into the break. This is the list of teams in the NHL alphabetically. So I am going to go to this. So we're going to roll 1 dice, and it's going to tell us how many times we're going to randomize the teams and the buyers. So that's pretty much, that's the most fair way that I've did it. It didn't work this well last time, so we'll see. Because I had to just point a camera at the computer and it worked like crap. So let's try this. Roll dice. So it came up as 3, so we are going to randomize the buyers 3 times and the teams 3 times. So I'm going to get my keyboard. Copy. Paste. Boom. They do not like how I spelled covenant. I think I did that right. Yeah, so randomizing it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that is the list of the buyers. Copy. I'm just going to put that over there. Oh. That's not. I don't know why I did that. But now I'm going to randomize. Where do I go to go back? All right, so oh, why did it do that? This is just acting all freaking. There we go. So let's copy and paste. This is just not working. So I might just have to type in every... Well, now you're working, you stupid thing. Let's try it after Anna. There we go. I know computers. So we're gonna randomize the teams 3 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if it works. Stupid thing. I don't know why. And then that's just not working. So I think if I do this, how do Jesse Gallagher or Gallagher, there's no more spots left for you to buy in. Bear with me so I can try to. So Victoria has Dallas, Graham has Philly. How do I don't know why it didn't. Am I able to go back? Yeah, whatever. Let's see how to do this. I'm just gonna go down the list and say it out loud and try to coordinate it because it's not cooperating. Victoria, you have Dallas. Graham, you have Philly. Dylan, you have Vancouver. Dylan, you have Boston. Graham, you have Anaheim. Graham, you have Detroit. That's a good one. Daniel, you have Winnipeg. Let's see. Buffalo goes to. Okay, now I'm already getting confused. This sucks. Um, I might just type the names. I'm confusing myself here. How do I? Huh. Maybe if I go to. Maybe this will work. Probably not. Oh, we're one off. So this is fine. So Victoria has Dallas, Graham has Philly, Dylan has Vancouver, Dylan has Boston, Graham has Anaheim, Graham has Detroit, Daniel has Winnipeg, Graham has Buffalo, Dez has Chicago, Graham has LA, Graham has the Devils, Dylan has the Preds, Steven has Toronto, Washington to Steven. I'm still getting myself confused. Whoever gets the Flames, Dylan would like to trade. Um, to me, it looks like Victoria, and I think Graham got Montreal. I don't know why it's not letting me just. I think this is as straightforward as I'm going to be able to get it. I apologize for. Yeah, so if we go up one, San Jose Graham, Utah Graham, Minnesota Graham, Ottawa Steven, Vegas Steven, Tampa Graham, Edmonton Graham, Columbus Tyrone, Pittsburgh Graham, Montreal Graham, Carolina Dennis, New York Steven, Colorado Graham, Seattle Graham, Calgary Victoria, Florida Paul, St. Louis Victoria, Washington Steven, Toronto Steven, Nashville. I'm getting it confused somewhere, but oh, Dan, highlight your teams and then drag it down one. Ooh, that didn't go good. Okay. Dan, thank you. If you highlight your teams, you can drag it down as one group. But why is it not doing it? Hey! Siebes to the rescue. Let's go. All right. Dallas Victoria, Philly Graham, Vancouver Dylan, Boston Dylan, Anaheim Graham, Detroit Graham, Winnipeg Daniel, Buffalo Graham, Chicago Dez, LA Graham, New York Islanders Graham, Devils Dylan, Nashville Steven, Toronto Steven, Washington Graham, St. Louis Victoria, Florida Paul, Calgary Victoria, Seattle Graham, Colorado Graham, New York Steven, Carolina Dennis, Montreal Graham, Pittsburgh Graham, Columbus Tyrone, I don't know. Edmonton Graham, Tampa Graham, Steven has Vegas and Ottawa, and then Graham has Minnesota, Utah, and San Jose. Dylan, you got New Jersey, Boston, Vancouver. I am now going to leave it up for trades. You guys go nuts in the chat. That was not fun. I know computers. Hey, at least from what I've seen, it hasn't stopped. So I'm okay with that. Dan Martin said, would you trade San Jose for Winnipeg, Graham? I squeaked in with one spot, only going for Celebrini Dazzlers. Let's see if Graham responds. Victoria, Dylan got, where'd it go? Dylan has Vancouver, Boston, New Jersey, and he's wondering if, oh, sorry, I don't want any of the three you got. That's what she's saying. Oops. I can try texting Graham. Someone is wondering if you would trade San Jose for... Come on, type. San Jose for Winnipeg. Graham said, I'll split Misa Young Gun canvas with you if you do. If it gets pulled. Graham is texting me back, so I will let you know. Well, here, ladies and gentlemen, the Stanley Cup. I don't know if Graham's watching or not, but he thought he didn't get Montreal. And that's a team that he really wanted. Hence why he bought so many freaking spots. Probably shouldn't. Okay, Graham said, yeah, I know, Dan. Graham just said he will keep San Jose, so unfortunately that is how it's gotta be. I will text him. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The case has not been opened. Somebody said open it to take a pictures of it. I'm like, nah, heck no, I ain't. Heck no. That's the whole... Victoria Graham got the Montreal Canadiens, and that was the one team he wanted as well. Unfortunately. Okay. Woo-wee. There is nothing better than getting 12 crisp hobby boxes out of a case. There we go, folks. No better cover athlete out there, if you ask me. This is what we are opening, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, that's the best I'm going to do on the camera, because I wanted to show my hands and the cards that we pull. So, the boxes will go right there. All right. Everybody settled? Everybody having a hydration spot. Let's get ripping. Dennis Keeping says, I have Carolina. And he's correct, yep. And before we start, if you're from the Calgary area, Dennis Keeping is hosting a card show where it's focused on trying to help younger kids get into... I'm holding the knife very dangerously. Helping kids get more involved in the hobby. So if you are from the Calgary area or near the Calgary area, please stop by. It's at Ranchman's Community Center. And yeah, me and my buddy Dylan will be set up. We will have a table there. We'll have some giveaways for kids. We'll have some fun goodie bags. So if you're from Calgary, stop by Ranchman's. Ranchman's something. I'll look at the email real quick. Dennis, where's your email? There it is. That's not it. Okay, yeah. June 14th, Youth Card Show. In the Northwest. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Ranchman's or Ranchlands Community Center next Sunday. So it'll be a lot of fun. So if you're in the Calgary area, June 14th, 11 to 3. There you go. It's going to be a ton of fun. So, yeah, would love to see you guys there. First hobby box, folks. Let's have some fun. No better cover athlete, if you can ask me. Ranchlands Community Center. Boom, there we go. Let's get to ripping. Let's get... that was a little too fancy. Alrighty, let's go. No cards. Oh yeah, so there are Four Nations base cards and like parallels for the Four Nations. So this is the first time that Four Nations will have cards in the flagship series. So you could get some outbursts of Canada, Sweden, Finland, USA. I pulled this out of my personal box the other day, so let's hope we get a Canada for all us Canadians, because I don't think there's any dirty Americans here. So that's the Four Nations base. There we go. Nice and easy. Young Guns for Boston. Jonathan Aspero for Boston, and Boston is going to Dylan, and that's hilarious because he was a Calgary Wrangler great. So that is a fun little card. And then an Ivan Demidov Rookie Reflections. That's a nice card for Graham. And then a UD Canvas of Tim Stützle for Ottawa. And then there's another one of the base for the States, Finland, St. Louis, Sweden. Let me know if you guys will want your base cards shipped to you guys as well. I know a lot of people love their base so they can give it out to kids, which is absolutely fine. But like I just said, me and Dylan are having a table at a show next weekend where we will be giving away tons of base cards to kids as well. So let's rip through. Sizzle Reel of Tim Stützle. That's nice. And just as a reminder for whoever's new here, you can go to the back of your card, scan the QR code, and it will tell you, and it will show you that highlight. It's a pretty sweet idea. I really like it. And then we got Mark Stone on the these are all new. So, yeah, this is fun. Mark Stone, UD3. That's sweet. Oh, and then a Easton Cowan of the Maple Leafs holographics. That's actually a really rare card. Who has the Leafs? I'm looking. Steven Peterson. Very cool card. I'm a big fan of that card. That's sweet. And then Connor McDavid, Four Nations. And then the rest is base. Next pack. Also, Mitch Marner's first Vegas Golden Knights card. No comment. Young Guns of Xavier Bourgault for the Senators. Senators are getting some good cards so far. Senators, Ottawa, where'd you go? For Steven. Nice. Miro Heiskanen on the pros and prospects. And then a checklist. We'll get lots of those, so I'll split it up. And then Jesper Bratt for Sweden. Very cool. Pros and prospects. So far, this is going significantly better than last time. By now, I forget how long it took for me to crash, but humbling experience. Okay, Willie. Sizzle Reel for Anze Kopitar. That's a nice card. Former NHLer as we speak. Oh, I kind of just gave that one away. And then Noah Ostlund for the Buffalo Sabres. Rookie Reflections. That's a nice card. And Josh Morrissey for the Winnipeg Jets on the Outburst. I love the Outburst cards. They're some of the nicest cards in Flagship. Very cool. And then some more base. Very cool. All right. Oh, we got a speckled something back there. Joey Decord, Colin Black, Capo Caco. Another scissor reel for Rasmus Dahlin. He had a very good playoffs. Rookie Reflections of Gabe Perreault. And a speckled all-world team of Braden Point. I love the speckled. They're so nice too. Man, oh man. Very cool. That'll go into the inserts pile, base pile. Bosh. Hey, a Winnipeg Outburst. There you go, Dano. Never expect. Oh, we got a canvas back there. Let's go. Oh, Ivan Demidov first round draft pick. There you go. That's a nice Montreal Demidov card. Ryan Leonard on the pros and prospects, and the canvas is Garnet Hathaway of the Philadelphia Flyers. Still one of my, if not my favorite cards that Upper Deck puts out is the canvas cards, because different pictures, different everything. So texture of the card, everything. Very cool for the Flyers. Hey, how about a matte? Not as boring as last time. After this pack, I'm going to send the link to someone else. A couple more people. All right. Joel Hanley. I'm Brett Marchand. Anyways. Oh, first ever cards with the Utah Mammoth actual logo on it. That's also very cool. And we got a power play rookies of Easton Cowan. Very good for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Very cool. And then we got Zeev Buium of the now Vancouver Canucks, but that's his Montreal, man, I'm out of it. Minnesota Wild UD3. He has a Vancouver Young Guns in this pack, in these packs. So, oh, we got a numbered card. It is out of 333, number 173. What team is that? Is that Charlie McAvoy? It is Charlie McAvoy. It is a gold UD3 of Charlie McAvoy for the Boston Bruins. Dylan, you got a nice card right there. Numbered Charlie McAvoy, gold UD3. Very nice. Congratulations to you, sir. So we've gotten an Outburst, a numbered card, some nice rookies. I don't know what just fell. There's a checklist with Dobson and Chychrun on it. Understood the assignment of Patrick Laine. That is, I wonder if Montreal's going to re-sign him. I don't know. I saw some people saying the Leafs should sign him for like $1 million. And I'm like, ay. Oh, we got a Young Guns and Red Wings. Nate Danielson, Young Guns for the Detroit Red Wings. Not a bad prospect. Not the best prospect, but still a good prospect, absolutely. Nice for Young Guns there. And then we got a Red Wings Young Guns canvas. I think it's a Young Guns. Yep. Young Guns canvas behind here, and it's Detroit. So, Detroit, Graham, you're getting back-to-back Young Guns. Maybe it's also a Danielson. Nate Danielson. Nate Danielson on the base Young Guns. Nate Danielson on the canvas Young Guns. What a pack for Detroit. That is sick. And then a Mason Appleton. Holy smokes. Let's see what else. All right, that was it. Holy smokes. What a grab for Detroit in that pack. Detroit and Montreal. Very nice. I don't know if Detroit has any other Young Guns in this set, so we'll see what happens there. Oh, almost spoiled that. All-World Team Mikko Rantanen. Not bad at all. Beckett Seneca, pros and prospects. That's something that the Ducks spot would love to see, is a couple variations of his Young Guns. Anaheim Ducks rookie Braden Coots for the out of 1999. I don't know why they have to tell us that there's almost 2,000 of one less of 2,000 cards of this one, but it is number 443 of 1,999 for that card. Yay. Very cool. So, rookie reflections, pros and prospects, and Rantanen. Mikko Rantanen. All right, here we go. Cale Makar, Four Nations. Austin Matthews. Oh, I didn't know that card was in there. Power play rookies of Matthew Schaefer. That's a cool card. Matthew Schaefer of the New York Islanders. Graham, congratulations. You're getting some good cards. And then we got a Young Guns for Winnipeg. Elias. I can't read that. It's too shiny. Elias Salomonsson from Sweden. Very nice. And then a pros and prospects of Oliver Moore, who's a solid Chicago prospect. I don't know where I was going with that. And Nick Robertson. Blackhawks, 4 points in 9 games. Not bad. Not bad. Hopefully, maybe him and Bedard can kick things off finally for... Oh, scheisse. Professional operation here. I'm telling you. 13 people in the chat. Let's hear what your favorite card was so far. Oh, we got a Blue Dazzlers out back. Here we go. And then I'm going to make that one of the last cards. All-World Team Connor Hellebuyck. Zane Parekh on the UD3. That's a sweet card for Calgary, for Victoria. And then in behind, we got a Blue Dazzlers of Montreal. Nick Suzuki, Selke Trophy winner. Very cool Dazzlers for Montreal. Parekh, Hellebuyck, Suzuki. Hey, and also, fun fact, I don't know if any other series have Parekh in it, but these are his first cards actually wearing number 19. Because all his rookie cards have number 89, because that's what he wore in his first couple games. Or in his first game, because he only played one last year and then switched over to 19 to start this season. All right. Last pack. Last pack magic. Let's go. Tyler Seguin understood the assignment. Did he understand the assignment of getting hurt again? Connor Clattenburg of the Edmonton Oilers Young Guns. I've never heard of this guy. From Ottawa, Ontario. Not bad. And then UD Canvas of Brady Shea. Isn't he on Carolina? No. Slavin. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Anyways, cool. Last pack for that one. Very nice. So I will put these to the side. First box done like dinner. I'm going to send the link to a couple of people quick. if they ever wanted to watch. Where is my messages? I'm going to have to find the link to this again. There we go. A couple people that I said I would send the link to and completely forgot. So, we move on to the next hobby box. Let's go. Maybe it was a good thing that you didn't trade, Dan. Because then, who knows if you're even going to get a Celebrini in here. Imagine we don't pull a single card that has Celebrini on it. It would be bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Alright, second box of 12. Been live for 50 minutes, not bad. Understood the assignment of Gabe Vilardi. Lucas Pinelli of Stony Creek, Ontario. Young Guns for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Not a bad pickup at all. And then Canvas Young Guns of Charles-Alexis Legault. I remember in the last break, we pulled his base Young Guns, so that's fun to see. Let's see how long it takes him to crack this Carolina lineup, because they look freaking good right now. That's cool. Canvas Young Guns, I'm always behind that. Especially because they're young and it's a different kind of photo variation. Big fan of that. Ask Graham if he gets 2 Blue Dazzlers of Celebrini. I'll trade 1 for the Morrissey outburst. I'll ask him. Let's see if it gets pulled first. Oh, speaking of which, we got an outburst. What? Exciting, exciting. So there's the outburst. I'm doing what the professionals do. Save it for the last card. Ryan Strome of the Ducks, now Calgary Flames. Uyghur Flames, that's sad. Essa Lindell. I feel like someone's in my house. Charlie McAvoy on the sizzle reel. Zeev Buim on the rookie reflections for the Minnesota Wild. And Florida Panthers. Oh, an outburst Young Guns. Not bad at all. Jack Devine of the Florida Panthers. Outburst Young Guns. Outburst rookie card of a guy I've honestly never heard about. That is sweet. I really like that. I'll always take a Outburst Young Guns in a pack. That is pretty darn cool. All right, chat. Do we think Carolina is going to pull off the comeback now that they're down 2-1 to Vegas, or is Vegas just got this in the bag? I want this series to go 7 because it's been 3 unbelievable games so far. Double overtime last night. Overtime, one of the first 2 games. Just so good so far. Power play rookies of Ivan Demidov. And then Ryan Leonard on the round 1 draft. A lot of people hate these, but I don't have an issue with them at all. They're kind of cool. Kind of puts that stamp on. Yeah, I was a first rounder. Yeah, you might have my Young Guns, my rookie card, but no, I was a first rounder. And John Tavares on pros and prospects. Definitely a pro now. And base. Doing good so far. Bring the cup to Thunder Bay. Yeah, if the Stalls win, absolutely. Jordan's having a fantastic playoffs. My buddy Nick told me a stat that there was a record for longest goal droughts in Stanley Cup Finals, and it was Eric Stahl because he was in the Cup Finals with, I don't know, let's say, I'm assuming it was Carolina, and then he wasn't in it until he was with Montreal, so it was like several thousand days, and his brother Jordan beat him by like 3 days the other day. Absolutely incredible. Such a cool family. Oh, we got a Blue Dazzlers. All-World Team, Kyle Connor. UD3, Mikko Rantanen. And the Blue Dazzlers, Kent Johnson. Columbus fans seem to hate this guy, but I don't know why. He's not a bad player at all. And then the base. First box was Montreal heavy, so we'll see what comes out of this box. Power play rookies of Artem Leshonov. Hopefully he can pick it up next year for Chicago because he kind of had a stinker. Leon Draisaitl on the UD3. And rookie update of Brady Martin. Very cool. I've seen Brady Martin put out a bounty for some of his rookie cards. One of the cards he put out like $1,000 bounty for. So if anybody pulls it, he would pay $1,000 for his own card. Doesn't matter who wins the cup because the cup is going to be coming to Calgary no matter what. Unless Taylor Hall doesn't consider Calgary home anymore. Cam McCarr, he's from Calgary. Understood the assignment of Travis Konechny. Young Guns of Igor Chernyshov. I said it right. But he had a very good year as a rookie with the San Jose Sharks. So hopefully, there's a spoiler. Cam Fowler on the canvas. But Chernyshov, yeah, he had a very good spell when he was up with the Sharks throughout the year. So that's a good Young Guns to get. And then base. One, two, three, four. We're halfway through the second box. All-World Team, Austin Matthews for the Leafs. Captain of Team USA. Pros and prospects of Zeev Buin. And a red power play rookies out of 199. You can see the numbering right there. Of Oliver Moore. I think we got his actual power play rookies. Or was it a pros and prospects? Still, nice little different card there. Base. Young Guns of Tristan Bros in Pittsburgh. Nice. Never heard of him, but always good when you get a Young Guns because you never know how these kids are going to shape up. Yanni Neiman of the Seattle Kraken and a canvas of Ilya Sorokin. Very nice. Oh, come on. You know you want it. Well, we got another holographics back there. Ryan Leonard on the power play rookies. Oh, okay. Holographics of Artem Levshinov. That's pretty sweet. Very cool. I love the look of those. Must be a redneck. I'm attracted to shiny objects. And then the base. Understood the assignment of Macklin Celebrini. There's our first Celebrini card. Absolutely. That's pretty sweet. Michael Misa. Oh, Sharks pack. Michael Misa on the round 1 draft. Very nice. And Sam Rinzel. Pros and prospects of the Chicago Blackhawks. I like that. I guess I could put some stuff on the back. On the back wall. Seth Jarvis. Sizzle reel for Elias Pettersson. Wonder if he's going to get dealt in the offseason. Zane Parekh of the Calgary Flames. Rookie reflection. Very nice. He had a fantastic... Ooh, this is a very... Next card is not as common as some people think. It's a pretty rare card. Absolutely it is. But rookie reflections of Zane Parekh. And I forget what these cards are called. But a Cale Makar Playmakers. Very cool. Has his Four Nations card there, and then a little cartoony picture of him. And then there's the ones, only the ones that you can get. So there's 4, 8, 12, 13, 15 guys that you can get on these Playmakers. That's a very cool card for Colorado. Kind of has like that hook that you can just pick it off the shelf. I like that a lot. Last pack. Still got 10 boxes to go after this. Oh, we got a canvas of something back there. Young Guns of Artur Akhtiamov of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Man, that's a very blue. Holy doodles. He's having a fantastic run in the Calder Cup playoffs right now. And I think... I could be wrong, but I think the Marlies could clinch the Eastern Conference tonight. So tune in to see Artur Akhtiamov win the Calder Cup or win the Eastern Conference trophy for the Toronto Marlies. Very cool one. I forgot that he was in this. Pros and prospects of John Carlson and UD canvas of Samuel Bennett. I thought that was his Canada picture for a second. But not a bad way to end box number 2. Alrighty. Next. I guess I could... Let's see. Some of my favorite pulls so far. Aspro can go up there. I'll figure that out in a bit. No better time like the present. Box number 3. Let's hit some monsters. And also, kind of awkward angle, but we can pull a Beckett Seneca debut patch or a Matthew Schaefer debut patch auto. Not only would that be good for that person's bank account, but it would be good for the channel. Sizzle reel of Lane Hudson. Oh, Rookie reflections of Matthew Schaefer. And our outburst for Sweden is Gustav Forsling. That's crazy. I've did my personal box, and then this is the first Four Nations outburst in the break. Both Sweden. Not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. You know what? Let's put stuff on the back wall. There we go. And why not this one too? I would say the scissor reel's not worth it. Just piss off. Okay. Here we... How do you see all the teams you have? I can text you a picture right now, Graham. All right. There you go, Graham. You have a picture for all to see. I guess my face is kind of blocking the... Actually, would it be better? No, screw it. All right, pack number 2. Joaquin Kemmel, or Joaquin Kemmel, for the power play rookies. Detroit Red Wings of the UD3, Dylan Larkin. Awkward. He wants out. Oh, what is this? A deluxe. So this is a variation where it's numbered, so it's a rare version of one of the base cards. Deluxe for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's see if I can guess it by the helmet. Is that 51 or 91? If it's 51, it's Philippe Myers, and that's kind of crap. If it's 91, it's John Tavares, and that's pretty freaking cool. John Tavares! Let's go. That's pretty sweet. John Tavares on the UD Deluxe out of 250 cards. That's number 126. Why the heck not? That's pretty sweet. Congratulations to Taranta. Ooh. I feel like I should play music or something, but then it sounds like crap coming through the mics and stuff. Victoria just said, Graham, if you want to sell any Montreal doubles, my son collects all Montreal. We can message after. I can try to get you two in touch. I feel like Graham also collects all Montreal, being a silly little Habs fan. Understood the assignment of Sean Monahan. Young Guns of Zeev Buim. Controversial card right here. Because in Series 2, he had, I think it was Series 2, he had his Minnesota Wild Young Guns, and now they put a Vancouver Canucks one. So obviously, which one's going to have more value? Probably Vancouver at the end of the day. So all those people that bought Zeev Buim or Minnesota cards are kind of ticked because they probably paid higher on Minnesota. Kind of slimy of Upper Deck, but still, Zeev Buim, great prospect for the Vancouver Canucks. And UD Canvas of Detroit Red Wings. I think YouTube dings you copyright if you play music. Well, then you just have to listen to me talking. I apologize in advance. Zeev Buim, that's a cool one. Yeah, why not? Woo. Silly YouTube. Very nice. Where am I going? I'm all flustered. Crosby on Canada. That's sweet. All-World Team of Sidney Crosby. Very cool. It has the little Canadian flag in the bottom corners. Very sweet. Pros and Prospects of Jimmy Snuggerud. Awesome. And, oh no, different guy. Dalibor Dvorsky on the Trilogy. I think that's a gold trilogy. Yep, it's numbered. Number 13 of 499. There you go. Very cool. Must be gold. Or level 2. Hey, we've gotten to the next level in this break. It's a way better setup than last time. Power Play Rookies blue of Oliver Moore. Now we know we have the blue and the red. Absolutely we do. And Bogdan. I'm not even going to try. Bogdan Triniev. That's the best you're going to get out of me. And then Pros and Prospects, Patrick Kane. Nazem Kadri understood the assignment for the Calgary Flames, and he understood the assignment by leaving because we got good prospects. We got good stuff for him. And then Berkeley Catton, he has a Young Guns in here, but here's the first round 1 draft card that we have of Berkeley Catton and Elias Lindholm on the canvas. Very nice. Come on. Oh, we got a pink Dazzlers. We got a pink Dazzlers back there. Those are more rare than the blue ones that we've gotten. Sizzle Reel, Nico Hischier. Let's hide this a bit better. Ben Kindle on the Rookie Reflections. Blues. Let's make it a Blues rookie. Snuggerud or Dvorsky. Dylan Holloway. Not a bad. One of the better non-rookies for St. Louis that you can get. Very nice. Oh. Young Guns checklist. Berkeley Catton and Beckett Seneca. That's the closest we've gotten to either of their Young Guns, so we're getting in the right direction. Anze Kopitar on the Pros and Prospects. And boom. Canvas of Kopi. Very nice. Nice way to send them out into the sunset. LA Kings. Going to Graham. Very nice. 4 packs left in box 3. Checklist. All-World Team of Connor McDavid. Very nice for the Edmonton Oilers. Victor Hedman of the UD3. And Blue Dazzlers of Josh Norris of the Buffalo Sabres. Man, what a season they ended up having. Hokey doodles. Even though they got bounced by Montreal, from where they were, you got to give them a heck of a lot of credit. Yuck. Young Guns, St. Louis Blues of Otto Stenberg. That's actually the brother of Ivor Stenberg, who is arguably top 1 or 2 in the draft upcoming. So Otto, older brother, obviously, of Ivor. Not a bad prospect at all. And then Jimmy Snuggerud on the Rookie Reflections, and Zachary on the Otacri Hyman on the UD canvas. All right, 2 packs. That's an interesting view of Connor Zary. Oh, man. Zach Hyman. UD3 of Matthew Schaefer. And, a black and white canvas of Trent Frederick. Not bad. Could have been better, but we'll take it. You always get excited because those black and white canvas for the Young Guns are extremely hard to find. I've never pulled one. Granted, this is only my second break. Understood the assignment, Alexi Lafreniere. Young Guns of Thomas Milic. I wonder how he's doing for Manitoba, because Eric Comrie had a kind of a meh season for the Winnipeg Jets, so maybe he can step it up and take the spot. And then Nikita Kucherov on the pros and prospects. That is it for that box, number 3. More hydration break. Alrighty, let's go to box 4. Alrighty, let's go. Young Guns of Taylor Makar. Cale Makar's brother. Obviously, not expected to be much better than, or anywhere near as good as his brother, but hey, you'll take it. I think he was a college signing. Rookie Reflections of Artem Levchinov, and interesting, and a retro Dick Duff, nice name, of the UD canvas of the Maple Leafs of Dick Duff. What a dick! Let's go. That's pretty cool. I forgot that they did the retro things, canvases. Power play rookies of Dalibor Dvorsky. Ivan Demidov on the UD3. Oh, clear cut. That's wicked. Of Nikita Kucherov. Very cool. You'd like it to be a Young Guns, but very cool nonetheless. Swedish box. Understood the assignment of Valerie Nichushkin. Reed Schaefer Young Guns of Nashville. From Edmonton, Alberta. Very cool. And a Pros and Prospects, Colorado, Cale Makar. Get some more heat going. Been a couple of dud packs. Except clear cut. Sizzle reel of Troy Terry. Dalibor Dvorsky on the rookie reflections. And Luke Hughes on the outburst. Not bad. It's a nice little action shot too. Very cool. That's going to New Jersey and Dylan. Man, I just love looking at the Dazzlers. They're so cool. Power play rookies of Zane Parekh of the Calgary Flames. There, he's wearing his 89. So it's a bit of a mixed bag in this one. Young Guns of Trevor Kuntar. Never mind, I won't say it. Very nice prospect for Buffalo. And a pros and prospects of Dustin Wolf. Oh, time to howl. Going to Calgary. Calgary's gotten some good cards. Absolutely. Some nice Zane Parekhs, and then a Dustin Wolf. Nikolai Ehlers having a blue Dazzlers. Ehlers is having a great playoffs. All-world team of Philip Forsberg and Sweden. Charlie McAvoy on the UD3. And Red Wings. Axel Sandin Pellikka. So that's a rookie. That's a rookie blue Dazzlers. Very nice. I also love the look of the Dazzlers this year. If you're in the chat and you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do. It definitely helps. Understood the assignment of Frank Nazar. Young Guns. Oh, another Colorado Young Guns of Tristan Nielsen from Fort St. John, British Columbia. Not bad at all. And a UD canvas of Jason Robertson. Will he still be wearing that jersey in a couple months' time? Answered in the chat. I think Jason Robertson would be a great fit for Calgary. Braden Schneider sizzle reel. Don't know how many sizzle reels that guy has as a defenseman, but we'll take it. Rookie reflections of Ville Koivunen. He's a good prospect for Pittsburgh. Absolutely he is. And was there only two? Oh, okay, here we go. This is the first time I've seen this. So usually there's 3 hits in a pack. And then I saw 2. The Schneider sizzle reel and the Ville Koivunen rookie reflections. But, so that got me confused. But there's a new thing called playoff photo variations. So this is Gabe Vilardi in the playoffs, and it's like more of an action shot for these players. Very cool. First time I've seen one. Here, that looks better. Don't know where that went awry. Artem Levchinov, round 1 draft. Nice. Berkeley Catton, we just need your Young Guns, sir. Very nice pros and prospects. And Mikhail Sergachev of the Utah Mammoth on the canvas. Power play rookies of Sam Renzel. Sid the Kid on the UD3. And a UD exclusives out of 100, so that's very low printed, of Tyson Forster, who had a fantastic year for the Philadelphia Flyers. Very cool. I like that a lot. That's my first time pulling an exclusive, so congratulations to Philadelphia and Graham. Number 9 of 100. That's definitely not his jersey number. 2 packs. Remaining in the box. Did I skip something? I did. Understood the assignment. William Karlsson, he came back for the playoffs and is having a very good playoffs. And then Daniil Boot of the Utah Mammoth Young Guns. That's the first Young Guns to have the Utah Mammoth logo on the jersey. Congratulations to you, Boot. Tyler Toffoli on the canvas. These canvases with the Sharks are so freaking cool. Man alive. Let's find the Misa one. Please. Pros and... Man, these cards are sticking together. All-World Team Nathan MacKinnon. Pros and Prospects of Matthew Schiffer. And Daniil Boot on the rookie update for the Utah Mammoth. What do you think of the Utah Mammoth? Where's his Young Guns? What do you think of the Utah Mammoth doing the logo on the home jersey and then just Utah on the away jersey? I actually kind of really like it. It kind of like when they're on the road, you're representing the city that you play for. So baseball does it. So if you notice the Blue Jays, that was it for that box. So if you notice it, the Blue Jays do it for their road games. Their jerseys will most of the time say Toronto across the chest when they're on the road. I kind of really like it that Utah's doing that. And Utah's going to get like 2 or 3 new jerseys next year too, with their outdoor game and those hometown City Connect jerseys or whatever the NHL's doing. I'm also excited for the Flames jerseys because they're going to be getting one that's like an homage to the Saddle Dome since it's the final season, and the City jersey. So it'll be very cool to see. Well, let's take these down. Time for a new background. All right. Next box. Drink break. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after this box, we will be halfway through the case. Been a half decent break. Absolutely. Oh, first pack outburst. How do we keep doing that? Feels like the first 1 or 2 packs of the box. Here we go. I'm not going to peek. So there's the outburst at the very back. Curtis Lazar, Joel Hanley, Miles Woods on Columbus. There's another checklist. Mikael Granlund, Jordan Binnington on the Four Nations. Then we got Adam Fantilli on the scissor reel. Cam Lund on the Rookie Reflections. And Finland. It's another Four Nations face-off outburst, but it's not Sweden. It is Finland. Who do we want? Finland, we want Barkov. UC Saros. Finnish. Capo Kakko. Patrick Laine. Mikko Rantanen. Let's just rip off the Band-Aid. Anton Lundell. Very good option as well. Oh, shit. Anton Lundell on the Four Nations face-off outburst. Also, I got to give a shout out to my buddy Dylan. Top loader, sleeves at the ready, and I just dumped all the sleeves. Son of a nutcracker. But very cool. That deserves the back wall, I would say. I just spilled. Man, these penny sleeves are slippery on a snake. Anywho, very cool. For the first pack outburst, Four Nations face-off. Finland, so that would go to Florida. And that is you, Mr. Paul Sellers, if you're still there. I sent you the link. I do not know if you're watching. Paul, another great guy in Calgary. One of the best. Michael Misa on the power play rookies. Young Guns of Shane Lachance, or Lachance. I know, I guess I have some French people in the chat, so they might make fun of my... the most French name from Andover, Massachusetts. Alright. And pros and prospects of Ivan Demidov. Off we go. All-world team of Jack Hughes, that hurts, as he scored the game-winning goal for the Team USA. Seth Jarvis on the UD3, and we got a Blue Dazzlers. It is Nashville. Brady Martin, Matthew Wood. Still not bad. A lot of people are looking for Matthew Wood cards this year, so if you have Nashville, Steven, there you go. Understood the assignment, Brady Tkachuk. Nick Lardis of the Chicago Blackhawks. He's a decent prospect. I don't know how he's been doing. Brantford. Oh, so he's been in the OHL, so he's not even in the AHL yet. Not bad pickup, though, for Chicago. Nick Lardis. And a UD canvas for Tommy Novak of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Very nice. Nobody answered my question if they like the Utah thing. Guess I'm talking to myself. Fine, I'll just open all the cards. Silent. Alright, here we go. Nick Suzuki on the sizzle reel. Very cool. Don't you forget to use the QR code on the back. Berkeley Catton on the Seattle Kraken. Nice rookie card. And there is also, for the Calgary Flames, I love this card. A, because it's Mackenzie Weegar, and my wife and I love Weegar. But it's also outdoor photo variation. So it's outdoor games and whatever that playoff photo variations. So there's different variations for certain cards. But how cool is that card? The outdoor photo variation. Calgary, that was Victoria, I think. Yeah. That's a very cool card. In my opinion. I love Weegar, so I'm biased. And I PC Weegar. Oh, something shiny back there. Maybe it's just nothing. Young Guns? Oh, dear goodness me. Young Guns of Alexandre Kaskamaki. Alexandre Kaskamaki. Let's go with that. Holy, look at that name. Poor bugger. Not bad. St. Louis Young Gun. Pros and prospects of Alexander Nikishin. He's having a good debut in the playoffs. Very good. And there's a card right there of Mikko Rantanen of the Dallas Stars. We have been going for an hour and a half. Not bad at all. Not even opening for an hour and a half, so we're doing pretty good. Yanni Niemann on the Seattle Kraken of the Power Play Rookies. I feel like there's always a card in them. Adrian Kempe on the UD3. And rookie update of Joakim Kemmel for Nashville. Yeah, sure is a mouthful. Holy doodles. And I'm the poor bugger that has to try to pronounce it. Understood the assignment, Shane Wright. And I gotta be honest, what assignment did he understand? He's a half-decent player. He's a very good depth player. But I don't know what kind of career he's going to have now. After that stare down at the draft, I don't know. Oh, Yaroslav Hemler of the Rangers. He looks like a big bugger. Okay, he is from, I know this is completely off topic, but he is from Nov Mesto Nad Metuyai, Czechia. Imagine saying, oh yeah, I'm from Calgary, Alberta, or oh, I'm from Nov Mesto Nad Metu. Anyways, Rangers Young Gun. Very nice. How tall is he? 6'4", not on skates. Hokey doodles. Big boy. And then UD Canvas Young Guns of Taylor McCarr. That's sweet. We were talking about his base Young Guns earlier. There's his Young Guns canvas. Younger brother of Cale. Very nice. Colorado. Going to Graham. Surprise. All-World Team of Rasmus Dahlin. Pros and Prospects of Artem Levshinov. And a deluxe Nick Robertson. That is sweet. Steven, I might send you a message about this one. Numbered 59 of 250 of Nick Robertson. IPC Nick Robertson. And then, what a cool picture of Joseph Woll. Hopefully he don't get traded. I would rather Stolarz get traded than Woll, if I'm being completely honest. Because apparently one of the two's gone. And I don't know what to believe, but I don't want it to be Woll. Also, side note, didn't know Brent Burns was from Barrie, Ontario. My sister lives close to there. Alright, here we go. Matthew Schaefer on the round 1 draft. Not bad at all. I also got one in my personal box. Not bad at all. Round 1 draft of Matthew Schaefer. Boy, was he ever and is he ever a fantastic freaking hockey player. Breaking records left and right as a 18-year-old. We got Ryan Leonard on the rookie reflections and UD canvas of Marco Rossi. And I think, wasn't Marco Rossi involved in the trade for Quinn Hughes? So he's no longer on Minnesota. Watching, not bad. Alright, Morgan Geeky, Ehlers, Lindell, Sizzle Reel, Philip Gustafson. He's probably got some highlight reel saves, absolutely. Quinnesota, but this is him on Vancouver, on the UD3. And Young Guns, hey, that's a sweet card. Young Guns, clear cut Young Guns of Igor Chernyshov. That's a sick card. Wow. Probably number 2 or 3 of the chases in these boxes. And it's a clear cut. So you have the base and the clear cut of Chernyshov so far. Wow. What a hit. Incredible hit. Didn't see that coming. I don't like looking at like what could be coming unless it's shiny, right? Because then you obviously see it. But I like just pop. There it is. Last pack magic. Let's go. Understood the assignment. Alex Tuck. Hopefully he can stay in Buffalo. It seems like a good fit for him. Young Guns. Berkeley Catton. There he is. Berkeley Catton probably number 2 or 3 with Chernyshov on the chases for this product. Very good prospect for the Seattle Kraken. Hopefully from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Very cool. Hopefully Seattle doesn't screw him up. And then Joaquin Kemmel. Pros and prospects for the Nashville. Not a bad box at all, folks. Hokey doodles. Okay. Take those back. Oh, we're not halfway. I counted what was on the floor for the boxes. But we still got that one. So I don't get my drink until we're halfway through. No siree. Boy, oh boy, do I want one of those game jerseys in this. I would freak out. I'd be one of those stereotypical breakers that just loses their absolute poop. I'm going to send the link to someone else that might want to watch. Who has San Jose? Graham. Graham, thank you, ma'am. Share, copy link. Okay. Very cool. All right. After this box, we have still lots of cards to be opened, folks. Don't forget to hit like on the video, please. And don't forget to hit subscribe on the channel. That'd be very, very, very much appreciated. Hey, we got a canvas, but we don't got Anton Lindell on Understood the Assignment. Jared Davidson on the Montreal Canadiens Young Guns. I think he's a good prospect. Laval, 45 points in 69 games. And from Edmonton, Alberta. Hey. Flying out of the starting gate with the Laval Rockets, scoring 9 goals in 12 games to start the season. Wow. Cool. UD canvas of Pierre-Luc Dubois. Who has the Islanders? Graham also has the Islanders. Sizzle reel of Logan Cooley. Man, he had a great season too, if he wasn't hurt. Rookie reflections of Beckett Seneca. And a speckled sizzle reel of Igor Shesterkin. Very good sizzle reels for that guy. Zane Parekh. Oh, I was just going to fly right past it. Zane Parekh on the round 1 draft. Nice. I'm putting that in a sleeve because I love Zane. He had an insane ending to the year. Pros and prospects, Travis Konecny and Jacob Trouba on the canvas. Something shiny. Morgan Frost. A lot of scissor reels in this box. Brock Faber. Easton Cowan on the rookie reflections, and Curtis Lazar on the outburst. Not wrong, right team, wrong player. That's probably the most underwhelming besides the Morrissey outburst so far. That's okay. Dylan, not too many nukes. We got a clear-cut Young Guns of Chernishev from San Jose. So that was a really good one. Zane Parekh, obviously. First round draft. Nothing too insane yet. Cam Lund of the San Jose Sharks. Maxime Groshev of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And then a pros and prospects of Easton Cowan. It's a Cowan box. Oh, cheapers, come on. Blue Dazzlers. All-World, oh, gravy. All-World team, Mitch Marner for Canada and Vegas. UD3 of Ovi. And Blue Dazzlers of Zach Hyman. Not bad. Here we go. Sizzle Reel, Brandon Hagel. UD3 of Nathan McKinnon. And the holographics, we haven't had that for a couple boxes, of Noah Ostlund. It's a good prospect, absolutely, for the Buffalo Sabres. Yes. We're still looking for Jacob Fowler's Young Gun. Who's the top? Oh, we're still looking for Beckett Seneca's. Understood the assignment. Seth Jarvis, he's having a pretty good play. Scored the overtime winner in Game 2. Called it. Jacob Fowler Young Guns for the Montreal Canadiens. I think This and Dobish for Montreal are kind of like a Halak Carey Price situation. I really do. This is incredible, the goalie prospects that the Montreal Canadiens have. Wow. That's cool. Spoke it into existence, folks. And then Jack Eichel on the pros and prospects. Darn cords everywhere. Packs. So jealous. Yeah, he seems like an awesome prospect. Young Guns for Philadelphia. Ty Murchison from Carolina. Or California, sorry. For the Philadelphia Flyers. Nate Danielson on the rookie reflections. And Will Cooley on a very cool Madison Square Garden canvas. That's a sick card. Three more packs and then we're halfway through. I could be reading into this, and I probably am. This pack seems thick. No, it's not. It just felt, maybe it was just like more vacuum sealed or something, but oh, that scared me for a second. Power play rookies of Beckett Seneca, that's a nice one. Hey, UD3, Beckett Seneca. Very nice. And a rookie update for Tristan Lennox. Oh, and it's that stupid out of 1,999. And it is number 450. Now we just need the Beckett Seneca Young Guns. Please and thank you. Yeah, Graham's definitely happy with Jacob Fowler being a nutty Habs fan. Understood the assignment. Nikita Kucherov. Denver Barkey. That's also a very good Young Guns to grab. Because London Knights prospect, he played with Eason Cowan. Philadelphia Flyers prospect. He went into a couple games for the Flyers. Yeah, look at that. 82 points in 50 games for London. Holy macaroni. Very good pickup for the Philadelphia Flyers. And, okay. I get it. That's a sick card of Mitch Marner, Golden Knights on the canvas. Frick's sakes. That drives me bonkers. And there he is again. All-world team of Anze Kopitar, Tage Thompson on the pros and prospects, and a level 1. Who is this? Colton Dach, now on the Oilers, I'm pretty sure. Level 1 rookie premieres. That is number 8. I'm trying to get it good on the screen. 881 of 999. So not as short printed as level 2 as we saw earlier in the break, but still half decent. Absolutely. That's it for box number 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Very cool. Halfway through the break. Not doing too bad at all. Still looking for Beckett Seneca. But I'm having a drink. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm trying to remember. I'm going to look it up quick. Who else? I'm going to look up the checklist quickly. Also, Checklist Insider, very cool. website if it loads for me. It won't. Site cannot be reached. Oh, there we go. The gold Dazzler would be sweet to find. Yeah, let's just keep going. Sunday. Not everybody wants to just sit here and watch me. Are you tired of the Mitch Marner cards yet? Tired of them? Yeah, but that canvas was super cool. Here we go. Young Guns of Jack Devine for the Florida Panthers. Rookie Reflections of Braden Coots and Shane Pinto on the canvas. Like that number 12 behind him, so sick. Power play rookies of Gabe Perreault of the New York Rangers. Ryan Leonard on the UD3. And is that clear? Yeah, that's a clear cut of Nikolai Ehlers of the Carolina Hurricanes. Having a great playoffs so far. Who's excited for the World Cup? I sure am. Can't wait. I think it's Thursday that it starts. With Mexico and South Africa or something. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Understood the assignment, Brock Besser. Tom Willander on the Young Guns. He's an okay prospect. Tim Stützle on the Pros and Prospects. Understood the assignment, Alex Ovechkin. Easton Cowan on the first round draft pick. He's having a very hot and cold AHL playoffs. He got sat, then he played really well, and then he gave up a horrible giveaway for Scranton to tie the series. But I've got high hopes for Easton Cowan, unless they trade him for a right-now prospect. And Colton Ellis of the Buffalo Sabres, Canvas Young Guns. How cool is that? He had a nobody expected him to be that good, but he came out really hot for Buffalo. He was part of the reason where they made that turnaround earlier in the season. But handshakes with Saber, I forget what their name is. Zach Whitecloud, Calgary Flame. Here's our outburst. I'm do as the professionals do. Scissor reel for Bo Horvat. Rookie reflections of Colton Dach. And... oh, it's horizontal. Ooh. We got... can you see it? Ottawa Senators. For this one, I hope it's not a rookie because they don't have many top young guns. So, Stützle? Drake Batherson. That's a pretty cool... that's actually a really cool outburst. Celebration of Drake Batherson on the outburst. I like that. Brady Martin on the power play rookies, and we got a Young Guns. Hunter Skinner for the St. Louis Blues. Don't know this guy. From Wyandotte, Michigan. That's not that far from Detroit, as far as I know. Shoots right. Not bad. Yanni Neiman of the Seattle Kraken. Not many Celebrinis have been popping up. Just that one. Something speckled back there. I'll tell you if it's shiny. Scissor reel for Shesterkin. Ryan Green on the rookie reflections. And Alexander Nikishin on the blue speckled power play rookies. That's not bad at all. I really like Nikishin. I have a pretty sweet card of Nikishin. Patch from SP Game Used. There's his base. Austin Matthews on the UD3. That's cool. Holy Christmas. Aiden Hill of Calgary, Alberta with the Swagnificent. Who's got Vegas? Steven, congratulations. You got Aiden Hill on the Swagnificent. That is so freaking funny. Oh, he's from British Columbia? Oh, it was Logan Thompson, the goalie, when Vegas won the Cup. That is so funny. Elvis dressing like Elvis. That was at the outdoor game. Holy crap, that is so funny. I love that. That is such a cool card. Swagnificent. Like, even in just the cursive right there is just so cool as well. That's so sick. I really like the out of this world, like, weird cards. Just unique. All this is in the building. Young Guns of Florian Xhekaj. Arbor Xhekaj's brother. Nice pickup for the Montreal Canadiens. Very nice. Gabe Perreault on the Pros and Prospects. And Gabriel Landeskog. You could hardly see him for the Colorado Avalanche. Smoky. Blue Dazzlers. All-World Team Braden Point for Canada. Sam Reinhart on the UD3. And Maple Leafs. Cowan. Easton Cowan on the Blue Dazzlers for the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's a nice card. I really like that. 2 packs left in this box. Understood the assignment. Leo Carlson. He hasn't had many cards in this one. Okie dokie. Here we go for another translation. Ducks goalie prospect from Russia. Alright. Let me try to think about this one. Vyacheslav Butiets. Vyacheslav Butiets. How'd I do? Holy smokes. What's with these kids' names? Nice card. And UD canvas of Ryan Hartman. What are these mothers and fathers thinking? All-World team of Connor Bedard. Hopefully he's on the next version of Team Canada. Pros and prospects Brock Besser. And rookie update of Ville Koivunen. Kind of a moot way to end the box, but not bad at all. Next. Almost hit the dog with that one. It's not your supper time yet. Understood the assignment. Tyler Seguin. Reed Shea for Young Guns for Nashville. Don't know too much about him. Oh, we did pull this guy. Never mind. I'm an idiot. And then UC Saros for Nashville. Steven, nice pickups. Bam, bam, be-dum, bum, bum, be-dum, bum. Scissor reel for Rasmus Dahlin. Pros and prospects of Ryan Leonard, and a Gabe Perreault speckled power play rookies. Haven't hit our Dowsers yet. Bogdan Triniev, so we've double dipped. Zeev Buim on the UD3. Gustav Forsling on the canvas. Young Guns of checklist of Berkeley Catton and Beckett Seneca. They treated that like a. Yeah, they must have. Yeah. Mark Stone and Vince Dunn on the canvas for Seattle. I was gonna see who I had to do a random draw for that Young Guns of Seneca and Catton, but I think yeah, they both are going to Graham anyways. Sizzle Reel of Timmy Stutes. Pros and Prospects of Mikko Heiskanen, and Kevin Fiala on the clear cut. Getting quite a bit of clear cuts this break. Not horrible. We like other things. We would like other teams. Understood the assignment of Matthew Barzal and Zeev Buim double dipping on Vancouver and the Young Guns. Dalibor Dvorsky on the rookie reflections. Yep, it's another sticky card. Power play rookies of Eason Cowan. Pros and Prospects of Beckett Seneca. And is this a playoff? No, this is an outdoor photo variation of JT Comfort in the outdoor game at the Shoe against Columbus. Very cool. Ohio State University. Going to Detroit. Understood the assignment, Patrick Laine. Berkeley Catton on the #1 draft. And Adam Fantilli, Leaf Killer on the canvas. Bum, bum, alrighty. Mikko Rantanen on the all-world team for Finland. Ivan Demidov on the rookie reflections. And a UD exclusives out of 100, number 89. Yeah, number 89 for Lucas Dostal and the Anaheim Ducks. Very cool. I've never personally pulled an exclusives or a deluxe. Here's our Dazzlers, second last pack. Scissor Reel for Kopitar. Come on. Oliver Moore on the Pros and Prospects. Colorado Avalanche. Arturi Lekkonen. Not a bad. He's a very good player. Lekkonen. Playoff performer for the Colorado Avalanche. So we got a clear cut and an outburst in that box. Not shabby at all. Power play rookies of Matthew Schaefer, Taylor McCarr double dipping on the Young Guns, and Zane Parekh on the UD3. I've seen too many people calling him Parekh. I hope I haven't been calling him Parekh for the longest time. I think it's Parekh. TV says so. Last pack. Let's go. Blue Dazzlers. Here we go. All-World Team Connor Hellebuyck. Rookie Reflections of Gabe Pro. Ben Kindle on the Blue Dazzlers. Beautiful prospect. I have a super nice card of Ben Kindle. Maybe I'll show it off. Yeah, screw. Nah, no. Maybe at the end. Blue Dazzlers. That's it for that box. Arturi falling. Hopefully everybody's been having fun so far. Hopefully I've been keeping you guys entertained. Still looking for Beckett Seneca's Young Gun. Okay, first person to comment, numbers 1 through 12. That's what pack we start with. First person to comment. One through 12. Here we go. First person, Daniel Martin, said 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'll do pack 7 after that. Crikey, hopefully I didn't frick that up. I'll do 7 on the next box. Ville Koivunen on the power play rookies. Nico Hischier on the UD3. Had to think of that guy's name for a second. Canvas Young Guns, black and white Canvas Young Guns of Max Shabanov. Not bad at all. Wrong team, right team, wrong player. Not bad. That's sweet though. That is cool. My first ever black and white Canvas Young Guns that I've pulled. Ever. Never have I ever. Glad to hear you're loving it, Victoria. That's awesome. Noah Ostlund on the power play rookies. Michael Misa on the UD3. Oh, we could... Let's hope we find Michael Misa's Canvas Young Guns. That'd be sick. And level 1, Dmitry Simashev. So that's out of 999, number 472 for Utah. Man, those black and white canvases. Okay. I will do number 7 in the next box, and then number 11 for Graham. Understood the assignment, Crosby. He's understood the freaking assignment his whole career. Beckett Seneca, not the one we were looking for, but it's his number 1 draft. First round draft. Round 1 draft, that's what it's called. There we go. We're inching our way to his Young Guns. And then Karel Vejmelka, that's a sick canvas card with the tusk of a mammoth coming up for Vejmelka. So cool. $11 people in the chat. Don't forget to like the video. That helps YouTube say, hey, people liked this video. Let's give him some more airtime on the front page. So do it. All-world team for Germany, Leon Draisaitl. Zach Werenski, number 8, Pros and Prospects. Oh, Shiza. A gold Pros and Prospects. I've never seen one of these. Gold Pros and Prospects out of 250, number 115. That's cool. You get a sleeve. I was like, oh, that's cool. Zach Werenski, Norris Trophy winner this year. Pros and Prospects. Nope. John Carlson. Now of the Ducks. Keep forgetting that he's a Quacker. And Jonathan. I thought Jonathan Drouin was on New York. What is happening? It's been a quiet year on the front. Misa, the future of Toronto Maple Leafs, maybe? Whatever. That'd be quite the trade. Young Guns for the Minnesota Wild, Carson Lambos. Or Lambeau? From Winnipeg, Manitoba. Very cool. Haven't seen that guy yet. Rookie Reflections of Brady Martin. Oh, that is sick. Cale Makar on the UD canvas. Four Nations face-off for Canada. Hoisting the trophy. How wicked cool is that? He only had 1 point in 3 games for Canada. That is so cool. I really like that card. I wonder if he's going to want to stay in Colorado after some of the comments that Jared Bednar made, but they just got a new GM. Or Joe Sakic is taking over as GM for now. Very cool. I really like that canvas. It's been a good box. Understood this assignment, Jesper Bratt. Oh, first. There it is. Boom. Beckett Seneca, Young Guns for the Anaheim Ducks. That is the next prospect of the future. What a phenomenal year. He kind of tallied off near the end of the season, but he had a great playoffs nonetheless. Beckett Seneca, Young Guns. Amazing box. Excuse me. Let's rearrange just a sec. Bang. And Michael Misa, Pros and Prospects. What a box. Oops. I did not realize you could not see that corner. That's better. Understood the assignment. Matt Zuccarello. Braden Bowman. He played a bunch for the Vegas this year. But it only has his Henderson stats. I think he played a bunch for Vegas this year and was actually pretty good. And then John Tavares for Toronto. Love the leaf in the back. I'll never stop talking about the canvas cards. All right, 3, 4, 5 packs left. Scissor reel, Mackenzie Blackwood. Stoning McDavid. That'd be a cool scissor reel. Joaquin Kemmel on the Rookie Reflections. And a speckled, understood the assignment of Ovi. Very cool. This hasn't been signed, but do we think he's going to be playing again next year in the NHL? I think he's going to have one more year. Let everybody say goodbye to him. Kind of like a Kopitar farewell tour like last season. Oh no, GP Sports is live on Whatnot. Don't go watch them. Stay here. Young Guns of Adam Engstrom. Put in the chat. I have no idea how this guy's supposed to be. A defenseman from Yarna, Sweden. Shoots left. 6'2". Adam Engstrom. Young Guns. Please let me know how this guy's supposed to be. Oh, sleeve first. Great box. Hokey doodles. Where do I kind of put it like that? Eh, doesn't look as good, but I don't want to block any of them. And then Jesper Bratt on the pros and prospects, and Rupe Hintz on the canvas. Oh, here's our outburst. If we hit an outburst Young Guns of like Seneca or something, oh my goodness. Sizzle reel of Sidney Crosby scoring on Jake Allen. Rookie reflections of Matthew Wood. And Canada. All the outbursts are foreign nations. I don't know if that's actually a thing that we should know. Canada. Cale Makar. That is so sick. Oh, what a freaking box. Hokey doodles. Cale Makar, Four Nations face-off outburst. What a box, ladies and gentlemen. So sick. Wow, wow, wow. Hi, Reese. Best box of the break by a mile. Berkeley Catton, Power Play Rookies. Stephen Holiday, Young Guns for Ottawa. And Pros and Prospects, Leon Draisaitl. Last pack. Blue Dazzlers. Here we go. Come on. All-World Team Goal Caulfield. Kyle Connor. So it's an American pack so far. Ducks. Let's make this one of the best boxes out there. Except, you could do better. But of the break, let's do a Ducks Blue Dazzler Seneca. Lucas Dostal. Oh well. That's all good. All right, what a freaking box, ladies and gentlemen. So cool. Keep hitting this freaking thing. Three more boxes. Kind of put the last two boxes right there. All right. So who commented 8? We did 8, and now we're gonna do 7th pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. And then we'll do 11. This has been a lot of fun. It's going to be hard to beat the last box. Power play rookies of Zeev Buim. Pros and prospects of Zane Parekh. Is this a playoff? Playoff photo variation of Marty Necas and Colorado. Fingers crossed. Going for 2.5 hours, not bad. Number 1 round 1 draft pick, Artem Levshinov. UD3, Artem Levshinov, and Terry Sawchuk on the UD Canvas Retro. Those are sick. Wowee, those are so cool. Canvas, kind of like old style and everything. Back wall. Oh, we got another holographics back there. Power play rookies of Nate Danielson, Brandon Montour, pros and prospects, and Matthew Schaefer on the holographics. That is sick. Very cool. I'll put that in a sleeve. It's crooked. There we go. Understood the assignment. Dylan Larkin. Daniil Boot of the Utah Mammoth. That's a double dipper. And a Noah Austin rookie reflections. What time? 7:19 for you Ontario or East Coasters. Oh, here's our Dazzlers. Alex Ovechkin on the scissor reel. I'm gonna try to. Oh. I hope nobody saw that, because I didn't. Scissor reel Ovi. Sam Winslow on the rookie reflections. And USA. Jack Hughes. Connor Hellebuck. Kyle Connor. Yeah, I don't care. Jake Gensel. That's a pretty cool one. Hate the States, but they're dominating Canada right now. Canada has nothing on USA Hockey right now. As much as it breaks me heart. Power play rookies of Jimmy Snuggerud. Jonathan Aspero of Boston Young Guns. That's cool. And pros and prospects, Connor Hellebuck. Oh, shit. Mixed up my piles for a second. There we go. right. Here comes our Blue Dazzlers. All-World Team, Sebastian Aho. Troy Terry on the Ducks. Matthew Nyes on the Blue Dazzlers. That's a color match. How you Montreal swine in the chat. I'm kidding, by the way. How bummed are you that this man did not become a Hab? The funniest part about it to me is apparently there's a rumor saying that Kent Hughes or whoever your GM is was called, because it was like didn't happen because the trade was inputted into the system at 3:01 instead of 3 o'clock at the deadline. Apparently Kent Hughes called Brad Treliving and said, "If you're not fired, I hope you uphold this trade," and then he gets fired. Steven Stamkos understood the assignment. Tristan Nielsen, that's a new one. No, it's not. I think I recognize him. Jake McBain on the canvas. I would have been so mad. I probably would have renounced my Maple Leaf fandom if Nyes was traded. I'd rather Matthews get traded right now, honestly. Hey, we got a... Okay, we have a red outburst. We have a red outburst in this pack. It's right there. Sweating. Sweating. Quinn Hughes, All-World Team. Oliver Moore on the Rookie Reflections. And here we go. Oh, I just saw the name. Daniil Boot. Red Outburst Young Guns. That is huge. Wow. Great prospect for Utah. That's a left winger. Hokey doodles. I was expecting it to be like another Four Nations thing, which would have been cool if it was Canada. But Daniil Boot of the Utah Mammoth Red Outburst. And I forgot about these, about the Red Outburst. Number 24 of 25. Holy crap. What a pickup. What number is he? Looks like he's number 19. I was going to say, is that his jersey number too? Oh, I've never held one of those in my hand before. That is so wicked cool. It's a shiny box. Wow. Red Outburst to Daniil Boot. That's the case hit. Understood the assignment, William Nylander. Does he really? Young Guns of Xavier Bergo. And UD Canvas of Ryan Graves. Two packs left in this one. Hey, there's Arbajak guy. We pulled his brother's young gun. What's this? I don't know. Speckled something. Lucas Raymond sizzle reel against Tampa. Alexander Nikishin, Rookie Reflections. And a Connor Bedard. We got his base one, but Connor Bedard's speckled All-World Team. Not bad at all. Man, I can't get over Red Outburst Young Guns. Young Guns of Trevor Kunthar for Buffalo. Dylan Gunther, UD3. Canvas of Kent Johnson. Not a bad box at all. All right. As I put all this stuff away, let me know. Right first comment that I see. Left or right box for the second last box. Or which one do you want to be the last box, is what I should say. Nobody knows what they want. Left, says Dennis. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Very good. And now, since Dennis was the one that commented about this one, another reminder about if you're in Calgary or from Calgary, we have that show that is supposed to help kids get used to being in the hobby. You can set up a table. You can just show up with your little one. And me and my buddy Dylan, he's actually in the break. We are going to be setting up a table and hopefully helping out some kids. Giving giveaways. So if you're in the Calgary area, bring your kids, bring your loved ones. Love to see you, love to meet you. And I'm looking at the comments quickly because he said where it is and I forget already. Ranchlands Community Center, June 14th from 11 to 3. So, if you're in the Calgary area, we would love to see you. Got some team bags and stuff for kids. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yes, the right has been there the whole time. Leave it for last. Boom. I love that. And then Graham said pack 11 when I asked last time, so we'll do pack 11 this time. Which is the second last one. Let's go. Matthew Wood, Power Play Rookies. Jimmy Snuggerud on the first round draft pick. And then no Oslin on the pros and prospects. Definitely a prospect. This is so awesome. Can't wait for the next one. Heck yeah. I'm hoping to do more breaks, maybe some higher end stuff, maybe a mix of everything. Be a lot of fun. Understood the assignment, Quentin Byfield. Oh, different Young Guns. Sergei Murashov. He's actually, because we saw Artur Akhtiamov earlier in the break for Toronto. This guy's going head-to-head with Akhtiamov in the Eastern Conference Finals in the Calder Cup playoffs. Great prospect for Pittsburgh. And then Tomas Hertl scoring a goal last night for Vegas in the finals on the canvas. Scissor reel of Tage Thompson. Axel Sandin Pellikka on the rookie reflections. And Leo Carlson on the speckled. Understood the assignment. I got carried away just staring at it. You might be a redneck if you're attracted to shiny objects. Jeff Foxworthy. Winnipeg Jets, Elias Salomonson. Elias Salomonson from Skellefteå, Sweden. Hokey doodles. These guys are not making it easy on me this time. Matthew Wood, Pros and Prospects. And how cool is that? Oh, okay. I thought it was another Four Nations. But it's Frank Nazar, UD Canvas from the Blackhawks. That's a cool one. Him walking in at the beginning of the season. Ivan Demidov on the first round draft. Ozzy Weisblatt on the rookie reflections, and UD canvas of Braden Point. Scissor reel of John Tavares scoring on Ingram when he was on Washington. Noah Dobson on the UD3. And Bobby McMahon, black and white canvas for the Maple Leafs. Maybe he'll come back. Highly doubt it. But he is an unrestricted free agent, went to Seattle, actually had a very good end of the season for Seattle, even though they didn't make the playoffs. But still a very cool black and white canvas of Sir Bobby McMahon of Alberta. Power play rookies, Ryan Green. He's a decent prospect for Chicago. Ben Kindle on the UD3. Pink Dazzlers of Jason Robertson. I didn't even see the pink. That's a fun one. Very nice. Hopefully he's still on Dallas, because that's a very nice card for J-Rob. I love it when you don't see a card coming up and then it just punches you right in the throat. Also, Charlie Coyle wearing number 3 as a forward really bugs me. Clayton Keller, Utah understands the assignment. Connor Clattenburg, that's a double dipper for Edmonton. And UD Canvas Young Guns of Berkeley Catton for Seattle. Beautiful card. Beautiful card for his Canvas Young Guns. I really like that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 more packs. Nope, it's not right. I thought it was raining. Matthew Tkachuk All-World Team for U.S. Goal Caulfield on the Pros and Prospects. And Alexander Romanov on the Deluxe out of 250, number 125. Not bad. Alexander Romanov, not the greatest player, but still a short printed. Montreal legend. Alexander Romanov. Oh, spoiler alert, spoilers. Understood the assignment, Connor McDavid. Nate Danielson, double dipping on the Young Guns for the Red Wings. Pros and Prospects, Dalibor Dvorsky. Whoopsie daisies. Here's our Dazzlers. Sizzle reel farts. I hope nobody saw what that was. I'm gonna. Ah, crap. I didn't see it. Michael Misa. Young Guns. Tom Villander. Or Villander. Man, we've hit some good Young Guns outbursts. Like, very well. I don't know what kind of prospect he is for Vancouver. Where is the Canucks? But, Dylan, there you go. You get his base and his outburst Young Guns. You can never say no to a Young Guns outburst. No matter who they are. They're so cool. Good box. Good box. Last box. Or last pack. Blue Dazzlers. Brady Martin on the UD3. Michael Misa on the Blue Dazzlers. What? Did another card get stuck? Where did we get shafted? Oh no, All-World Team. That was weird. It wasn't with the other ones. All-World Team David Pastrnak for the Czech Republic. Or Czechia. Great second last box. Let's do it. Boom. Don't forget to go onto Facebook on my Facebook page and see in the comments I posted what there's going to be a giveaway. I don't have the card on me yet. I haven't been able to get a hold of my buddy. But I will be doing a giveaway for a beautiful Rory Cairns card. Auto patch. It's a gorgeous card. Graciously donated by a buddy for this break. So once I get the card in hand, then I'll do the giveaway. Last box. By the way, thank you so much to everyone who bought into this, was watching live. We've been between 14 to 15, down to 7, but a great group of people, honestly. Farts. There. It's been so much fun. I love doing these with you guys. And hopefully we can keep doing it. Been a real treat. It has. Let's hit an absolute nuclear of a card in this last box. Frank Nazar understood the assignment. Thomas Milic, another. Or is that it? No, that's the same Winnipeg goalie. Never mind. Young Gun. Holy shizaballs. Young Gun canvas of Igor Chernyshov. What a day for Igor. We got his base Young Guns. We got his clear cut Young Guns. And now we have his canvas. The holy trifecta. Except for the outburst. Fine. But, great day to be an Igor. Great start for the packs. Okie dokie. Here we go. Scissor reel, Braden Schneider. Pros and prospects of Berkeley Catton, and a speckled Brock Besser understood the assignment. It's kind of hard to come back from canvas Young Guns in the first pack. Here we go. Another canvas card in here. Ryan Leonard on the first round draft. Peter says, so which team is tonight's winner so far? I would say San Jose. Because of all those young guns. Ryan Leonard, first round draft. That's a pretty good one. He's a great prospect. Sidney Crosby on the UD3. And Adam Pelech on the canvas. For those folks on the island. Sam Rinzel on the power play rookies. Matthew Schaefer on the pros and prospects. And a Young Gun Deluxe of Braden Bowman. Number 139 of 250. That's pretty solid. I would say the Deluxe is next. I don't know this off very well, but I would say the Deluxe is just as nice of a hit. Not as nice aesthetically, but it's also a great Young Guns. You would wish it was like a Igor or a whatever you call it. Beckett, but not bad at all for Vegas. Steven, congratulations, you silly snake. Understood the assignment. William Karlsson. Luca Pinelli. Young Guns for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And UD canvas of Brock Nelson. Nathan McKinnon, All-World Team. Artem Levshunov, Rookie Reflections. Ozzy Weisblatt, number 1,999. And it's number 294 of those 2,000 cards. Nice. Ozzy's a scrappy little bugger when he's playing. Super sad that he lost his brother in the offseason last year. But very fun player to watch. Outburst coming up. Noah Dobson, Tavares, Brett Howden having a phenomenal playoffs. One of the best, besides Marner, one of the best players in the playoffs. Sizzle Reel of Troy Terry. Pros and prospects, Dustin Wolf. And we are going to do Vancouver, Evander Kane. Not bad. Not bad. How does dog hair get everywhere? It's driving me nuts. Here we go. Last couple packs. Zane Parekh on the power play rookies. Young Guns of Otto Stenberg. And UD3 of Charlie McAvoy. Probably the next captain of the Boston Bruins. Blue Dazzers incoming. Philip Forsberg, All-World Team. Ville Koivunen on the Rookie Reflections, and Nate Danielson on the Blue Dazzers. Not bad at all. Danielson's gotten some good cards in this break, too. Young Guns, Artur Akhtiamov for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ivan Demidov, UD3, and Nico Hischier on the canvas. Power Play Rookies of Dalibor Dvorsky, Pros and Prospects, Cale Makar, and Young Guns Canvas of Jared Davidson, black and white nonetheless. That is sharp, sharp, sharp. Come on. You know you want it. There we go. Beautiful card. And last pack of the break. Can't believe we're here. Let's do it. Thank you so much to everyone who bought in. If you didn't buy in, thank you for watching. I know there's a couple of people that didn't buy in that were in here for a bit. But wow, the support means the world. It really, really does. Valery Nichushkin, he understands the assignment. Young Guns of double dipping on the Igor in the last pack. Oh, come on, you rat bugger. Igor Chernyshov on the base Young Guns. And then Matthew Schaefer on the rookie Reflections. Well, let me just do one thing quick. I just wanted to say, and the dog, wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who bought into this break. It was an absolute blast to do this without you all. There was some new people. There was some returnees. If you bought one spot, thank you so much. If you bought multiple spots, thank you so much. I hope you guys had a great time watching this, and I hope to do it again soon. It's honestly a blast to do this. It's just me in my basement with the dog. So thank you so much. It means the absolute world to me. Again, I'll say it again. Hit the like button on the video. Hit subscribe and let YouTube do its thing. But thank you so much. Means the absolute world. And I guess, yeah, that's it. That's not it. Give me a couple days to organize all of this. I still have to go to work tomorrow and the next day. So it'll take me a couple days to organize it all and ship it out. If you don't mind, if you're watching right now, please DM me or send me your address, and then I will ship out everything to you, and I will personally let you know when I've shipped it out. So that's all that I've got to say. Yeah, so much fun. Can't wait for another. Thank you so much. Cheers, everybody. It's been an absolute honor and pleasure.